Mitch Cavite promised to put him over the top in the 2022 national polls, and the Caviteños kept their word and did not disappoint. Today, President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. came back to return the favor and help the sectors in the province hurting from El Niño's devastation with much-needed assistance that our Alan Francisco details in this report.
Good news for the residents of Cavite. Expect faster and more convenient travels in the coming times, following the completion of various key infrastructure projects. This was stated by President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. when he led the distribution of presidential assistance to farmers and fisherfolk in the city of Dasmariñas, Cavite earlier. President Marcos enumerated and emphasized the big-ticket projects in Cavite that will provide inter-regional connectivity between Cavite, Laguna, Batangas, Rizal, and Quezon.
Sa larangan ng infrastruktura, malapit na pong matapos ang ating LRT-1 Cavite Extension Project. Ito po ay magbibigay ng kaginhawaan sa ating mga pasahero. Kasalukuyan na rin pong ginagawa ang Cavite-Laguna Expressway, Cavite Segment at South Luzon Expressway Toll Road 4 para maging mabilis at maginhawa ang paglalakbay ng ating mga kababayan.
The construction of the 64 billion peso LRT Line 1 Cavite Extension Project remains on schedule. This project will extend from Baclaran Terminal to Nyog Station in Bacoor City. It is expected to reduce travel time from Baclaran to Bacoor from 1 hour and 10 minutes to just 25 minutes. Once completed, it will accommodate an additional 300,000 passengers of the LRT-1 system in its first year of full operation. The Calax project is a 44-kilometer plus expressway connecting Cavitex in Kawit, Cavite to the SLEX Mamplasan interchange in Biñan, Laguna. The 35 billion peso project aims to reduce the commute between Kawit and Biñan from 1.5 hours to 45 minutes. In addition to these projects, President Marcos also pointed out government measures to stop flooding in Cavite.
Ginagawa na rin po natin ang Cavite Industrial Area Flood Risk Management Project para maibsan ang pagbaha dito sa Cavite.
Meanwhile, the President brought close to 28 billion in financial assistance and services to Southern Tagalog today. This includes cash assistance, agriculture machinery, and other equipment, and a lot more.
Sa larangan naman po ng agrikultura, naglaan tayo ng halos 10 bilyong piso para sa Philippine Rural Development Plan sa Calabarzon, na naglalayong isulong at paunlarin ang isang modernong at climate-smart na sektor ng agrikultura at pangisdaan sa rehiyon.
The DSWD, Doles Tupad Program, TESDA, DTI, Rise from the Office of the House Speaker Martin Romualdez were also up for grabs, an indication of a whole-of-government approach.
Minamahal kong mga kababayan, ang mga inisyatibong ito ay sumasailalim sa ating pangako na mapapabuti ang buhay ng mga mamamayan ng Calabarzon.
Dulot na sa inyo.
Marami pong salamat po ay Pangulong sa mga binigay.
From the city of Dasmariñas, Cavite, Alan Francisco, from the National TV Network for a new and better Philippines.